massive sweeping burn. You can see the dust absolutely flying. Oscar having a massive advantage.
Another good time to get your iron. Get the flare. That's the one here. The ruffle corner giving her some cheers. She comes through the final specialised flags. She got a Yeti now too.
You're such an awesome athlete too, really humble, really gentle. Even Stephen, sorry, got them the other way around. It's Liam with the lead over Matthew. My apologies there.
Sorry. And it looks as though he is dominating for the second head-to-head in this round of 16.
Another one of the strong riders over here from Team Japan. Kichi coming through strong and composed into the final corners. And he will be advancing through to the round of 8.
Pretty even as these riders come on through, but it looks like Baxter Surrey having the over Bo Gray out there. Will it be enough? The gate currently dominating, holding on to that advantage. But it looks like Isaac may have just come back, but it's going head-to-head and to the flag section. Kichi holding on to the advantage, getting that step. Oh, what has happened? It all happened so fast that I ran out of words.
Kichi getting a bit wide on that final little roller heading into the flags.
And the lead over Harper Lot, but can Harper come back from that? Timothy Creswell advancing. She is dry and dusty and built for speed as these riders progress on through. Nathan McGuire. The final stages can hold it together through the flag. 1, 2, across the line. Nathan McGregor and
Strong as they head to the tabletop. Looking at Cruisebog, will he show us some flair for the crowd? He comes up over the roller with a little whip. Head of tonight's official whip off. As we see Anya keeping that lead as she goes over the tabletop into the final roller. Just needs to keep her composure as Kennedy is putting some momentum and some pressure on her. Anya will be too strong as she comes across the finish line. Charlie on the one side. Camden is really pushing the heat here. He is making sure this run counts. Comes through the final round, into the flags. Camden Rutherford looking too strong. Charlie Horvath will not have enough time to catch up, so Camden Rutherford will progress through to the next round. The loose ground at the bottom, but Kichi might have enough. That is him finished across the line. In heat number 8, the last heat of our under 17 round of 16. Most battle at the top. G's taking a slight lead here as we get to the top tabletop. Mackay's going to have to dig in here over the final roller. The crowd giving it everything. Jed keeping composure through the specialised flags. He will cross the line first. Mackay Gray not far behind, 1.5 seconds. Heat number 8 of 16. The gates have dropped. Total lockdown on the black horse. Oscar Newman on the white. Total has the full 1.5 seconds to catch up.
We're loving the crowd getting behind these riders too in the specialised dual slalom.
You can see they're making their way through that massive sweeping burn, popping up over those doubles as they make their way down through. As Oscar having the advantage over Mason through those flat corners and stopping the clock.
Daniel Mason on the fence side and Javandri on the tree side. Daniel Mason with a little bit of gap to catch up there. Javan heading that lead into that final specialised flags corners, but it is tight at the finish. Coming through the finish will be Javan just by 0.7 of a second. So now we've got Dylan McCaw up against. Go Dylan! Go Dylan! and Geordie Surrey up on the white track. Liam looking strong. Only a 0.3 seconds separated them from the first heat. We've got Liam coming in strong into the flags. He needs to make up at least 0.3 seconds. He is going to be giving it everything as Geordie's on his tail. It looks like that might be enough. It is all heat at the top of the course as they head to the final roller.
Go, Cole!
I
reckon they're going to move. Oh my God, that was
There will not be enough to catch us. Kosovo's will take through a lead. Closest to the forest. Liam Clifford closest to the fence line. But we see Matthew Wallace with a strong lead coming out of that tabletop. Liam giving some seize action for the crowd, a little bit of flair, but Matthew Wallace has the advantage coming into the finish line. He will take that lead. Ahead in round of 8. Anya looking like she's got a good lead on that top tabletop. Trying to keep the momentum into the final roller. As I say, anything matters in the final stretch here. Anya trying to keep some composure to the flags. Kennedy right on the tail. A close finish in the end with 0.9 seconds.
The first head-to-head for Bo and Dylan. The crowd is getting absolutely rowdy for these riders out there, but it is Bo Gray with the advantage. Can he hold on to it in the final stages as things get pretty loose?
Plenty of support here for Bo Gray. Comes through with that maximum advantage. Neck and neck as they head into the tabletop. Harper Lock with a slight advantage coming to the final roller, but it is tight racing. Everything is going to matter as they come into the final flags. Harper Lock with a slight lead. It is going to be neck and neck as they come through. Just enough there.
And Nathan McGregor, of course, Jed on the black and Nathan on the white-hand side of the track. Jed having the domination in this pairing so far. Coming into the flags and rolling through, stopping the clock for Jed.
Camden coming in strong, but it is heating up as they head into the final roller. Camden coming in with a slight lead into the specialised flags. The stubby's moving no obstacle, but Javan takes that lead through the flags. It's exactly what we're talking about. Oscar Newnham with a slight lead heading into the final roller. Baxter Florence with some ground to make up. Oscar Newnham has to keep his tyres on the track and he will progress through.
In their battle, of course, Jovan having the advantage over Daniel Mason. Can Daniel claw it back on the black track as they come on through? Looks like he has the lead over Jovan. Is it going to be enough? He just gets a foot out, but anything can happen in racing, but he missed the gate. You've got to go back for the gate. He missed the gate.
That is tough.
As Camden, though, coming through and answering Jovan's amazing advantage that he had in that first run, but Camden Rutherford.
And they have dropped Blake Cooper, Enzo Graham. Up racing at the top. Blake Cooper coming with a slight lead heading into the top tabletop. But it is close up there. As I said, anything can happen in this bottom course. Blake Cooper needs to hold and stay upright. As he does, he keeps his composure, will cross the line first. He will advance through. Blake Cooper going through to the next round. Races Mason Parr versus Sam Lawson. Two Kiwis up on track. Sam Lawson on the white track and Mason Parr on the black. Mason Parr currently with the lead from round 1 and heading in with a lead on round.
Breeze that we've got here as we go back to the top.
Danny Ning versus Baxter Surrey. Because Black has looked strong today. He'll be looking to extend that reputation as he comes into the top, the final roller. This is getting tight into our specialised flags. We've got Baxter taking a lead over Danny. On the white track, Dexter Love on the black track.
Another even Stevens pinning here, but it looks like we have Dexter Locke with the advantage heading into the flag section over the last roller and then into those flat corners, keeping it absolutely pinned. So Dexter taking the advantage in this first run in the round of 16. So under 17 men, you should all be heading to the start gates if you're not there already as we go towards your second run. So going back and bringing Charlie Hoffman and Jonty Mitchell back.
Eye on the black, coming through that.
Go,
massive
Jim!
burn over that tail. Oh, this is going to be an exciting battle as they come into the flags and the flat corners. Even Stevens looking like mirrors through that section. What have we got? Gene Kugler progressing through.
They're participating in the event this week.
This is going to be one heck of a battle out there in our under 17 men's competition. Of course, Cole dominating at the moment, but we know that Sato is no slug on to see Cole come through and maintain that lead of 1.15 over Sato out on track.